Hi everyone, I'm the Z Mom, and recently I saw this really great family, and they were making a video about, well, the mom was making a video about how she does her Easter baskets for her 10 kids. A mom of 9, I'm of course, all supportive and interested in other big families and watching their videos on YouTube. But this video specifically got me inspired to make this video for you. In the comments of that video, there were a lot of people very discouraged about the idea that they wouldn't be able to have a big family because this mom went shopping for her 10 Easter baskets, and I don't remember if she said how much she spent in the video on the Easter baskets, but she was buying 10 of everything to make 10 baskets for her kids for Easter. But I just thought I would show you how I do Easter for my kids because I want to be an encouragement. I want other people who are on a limited income or, they are afraid that if they were to have more kids, they wouldn't be able to do things like this in the way that they maybe are doing it for 1 or 2 children. So when I had 6 children and we were still Protestant then, we did something very, very simple for our kids for Easter. We want our kids to have Jesus be the reason for Easter and not so much, we don't want to buy in too much to consumerism. So we don't do like a bunch of stuff like toys and things like that for our Easter baskets. So what I did when I was on a more limited income and we had 6 kids and I still wanted to do, I wanted my kids to each have an Easter basket, was I went to the dollar store and they had small little baskets. I don't have one here in front of me, but I have an example. They were about this size. So it's very tiny, but they had packs of 3 baskets that were more like for organizing. They had like a tiny little handle on them, and they were rectangular. But I bought those 3 for $1 at the dollar store, and I was able to get 2 packs for my children for $2. And then I bought 1 package of the Easter grass, and that was just enough to put in each of the baskets to fill that up. And then what I did was I bought a pack of the chocolate eggs that are wrapped in the foil, and then I bought a pack of the jelly beans, Easter jelly beans. So that was like maybe $2 each or something like that, maybe $3 each now. I don't know how much they are at like Walmart. But anyway, so we just did. Anyway, so what I did was I was able to do about 6 baskets for under $10 that year. All they got was just some jelly beans and chocolate candy. You can also add, 1 singular toy into each of them if you want to. And just keep the focus on that they're getting something beautiful. They're getting something special. That morning I had them all lined up. And I think I also got them each a chocolate bunny from the dollar store. So for the whole thing, it was probably less than 20 for sure, but probably even less than $15 for everything for my 6 kids for Easter. So that's one option. I just want to give you guys one option to, if you do want to give your kids individual baskets for Easter. If you want to give your kids individual baskets for Easter, each child, you can do it for very inexpensively. You don't have to put, sunglasses and socks and all this stuff in there. You can make it very simple. Christ is still risen, whether or not your basket is this big or this big. So this is another option. Option number 2. When we became Orthodox, we had 6 children, and actually, if you didn't know this, the Easter basket comes from Orthodoxy. In the ancient church during Lent, we abstain from all of meat products, dairy products, eggs, oil, and wine during the week. And so the way that we observe Lent is being essentially vegan. We are allowed to have a little bit of shrimp. Anyway, that's a whole nother thing. But when Pascha comes, which is Easter, we celebrate by breaking the fast, by eating all of those yummy foods, which is why chocolate is in an Easter basket. And what everyone does is they bring a basket like this to church, and they bring a cheesecake and cheese and candy and meat items that they love. Some people bring pizza. They haven't had it for, 48 days or 46 days. And it's this huge, joyous occasion where you break the fast that you've been keeping all of Lent after Christ is risen, on our Easter morning, which we call Pascha. So this is now our Easter basket. And when we became Orthodox, we only just have one Easter basket. I don't do individual baskets like this for my kids anymore. They do occasionally, like I think last year they got an Easter bunny, chocolate Easter bunny from their grandparents. They sent them to us and I put them out on Easter morning. But what I do now is I get a list from my kids of what food they've been dying to have all of Lent. And then I go shopping for it, and it's going to be my groceries for the week anyways, because we don't eat it all that day. It's impossible to do that. But someone will want a cheesecake, someone will want string cheese, someone will want salami, someone will want a steak, someone will want a roast beef sandwich. So I ask them anyway, I go and I buy all those things, and I keep them in the fridge. I buy them like the day before, keep them in the fridge, and then on Pascha, we pack up our basket. This is our actual Pascha basket. I just use it for bread throughout the year or other things. Right now I'm using it for bread because we have a lot of bread right now during Lent. And it just sits there all year long. But then on Pascha, I put all of our stuff in here and we schlep it to church and we break the fast together with our Orthodox brethren on Pascha morning. And my kids, that is their Easter basket. That is where their first Easter basket came from. And they absolutely love it. And we always have candy. We always have like Reese's cups. We always have candy in the Easter basket, Pascha basket. We always have cheese. These are two options for you if you are worried about not being able to afford having a large family because you feel like you can't have holidays or you can't do simple things like have an Easter basket. These are two great options for you. You can have a family basket. You can just have a little basket, just one, and you have, 3 Easter bunnies for your 3 children, or you put 10 Easter bunnies in there. But you don't have to have 10 of everything. You can just have some of each thing. Not even every child wants that many things anyway. And we don't want to make the idea of Easter be about all the things you're going to get on Easter morning, because it's not about that. That's not the true meaning of Easter. Of course, if you are a secular parent and you want to have all those things, that might be more difficult for you. But I just want to encourage all my Christian brothers and sisters out there that it is totally possible to have a wonderful Easter and have a big family, and your children will still be totally just blown away because they even get to have candy and all that stuff as a special occasion. So have a good day, everyone, and I hope this video helped you. Bye.